Properties of whole numbers. In the previous video we have seen what are the properties of whole numbers, what are whole numbers. Generally when we are talking about whole numbers, so whole numbers are the set of numbers which begins with 0 and 1, 2, 3 unlimited. So properties of whole numbers, whenever we are discussing, we will see the four basic operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Already in the previous class we have discussed about properties of addition and multiplication, and you know that multiplication is nothing but repeated addition. So the properties goes with the addition and multiplication are same. Now in today's video or class we will see what are the properties of subtraction and division, because we can relate the division as repeated subtraction. So first property is closure property. Let us see what is closure property. So closure property of subtraction. What is closure property? The closure property is when we are taking any two whole number, when we are adding or when we are subtracting, we get the whole number. The answer should be whole number. First, a minus b equals to c. It will be a whole number, but the condition is given the first number should be greater, then only the answer which we will get will be a whole number. But in case if the second number, that is b, is greater than the first number, that is a is smaller than b, then the answer which we will get will not be a whole number. Now the same we will see with the example 9 minus 7, where 9 is representing a and 7 is representing b. So the answer which we are getting is 2, that is a whole number. It is a closure property, but always it could not happen. But if the a is smaller than b, then the answer we are getting is minus 1, which is not a whole number, it is a negative number. So the closure property for subtraction is not what we say, it is not good for the subtraction. Now we will see closure property of division, as closure property of subtraction does not hold good for subtraction. Similarly for division also, because as division is nothing but repeated subtraction. Here you can see a divided b by b is not always a whole number, means when we divide any two whole number, then the answer we will get is not always it will be a whole number. We can see with the example, if we are dividing 12 by 3, we are getting 4, that is a whole number. But when I divide 12 by 5, I am not getting a whole number, it is a fraction, like 12 divided by 5, it is a fraction. So this closure property does not holds good for subtraction and division. Now we will see commutative property of subtraction. So before this, what is commutative property of whole number? The commutative property of whole number is when we are adding or subtracting any two whole number, and if we will change the places or the position of the numbers, then also there should not be effect on the answer. So that is called the commutative property, means when we change the position of the numbers, two numbers, then also the answer should remain same. This commutative property holds good for addition, but for subtraction it doesn't holds good. Reason, when I take any two number, suppose 3 minus 1, here 3 is representing a and b is representing 1. Here 3 is representing a and 1 is representing b. So 3 minus 1, I will be getting answer as 2. So it is representing c. So it's okay. When I am subtracting from a minus b, the answer is c. But according to commutative property, if we change the position of the number, means if I write b minus a, so it should be c. Let us see what is b here. B is 1. So in place of b, if I am writing 1, I am putting minus sign here. And what is a? A is 3. So I will get minus 2, which is not equal to this 2, isn't it? This is plus 2 and this is minus 2. It means when we are subtracting the number according to commutative property, means when we are changing the order of the number, the answer is not whole number, it is not the same. So the commutative property doesn't hold good for subtraction. Commutative property of division. Here you can see A divided by B is not equal to B divided by A. What is commutative? We are changing the position of the number, that is the commutative property. See, if I replace A and B by the numbers, if A is representing 12 and B is representing 4, so 12 divided by 4 is 3. But when I change the position of the numbers, in place of A I have written B first. So 4 divided by 12 is giving 4 upon 12, which is reduced to give 1 upon 3. So it is not equivalent to 3. So this property, commutative property, doesn't hold good for addition, for subtraction and division.